Hi friends, today is Friday, May 13th. I'm Mike Malcolm, and here's what's coming up at the Church of St. Mary. Last week, Father Vince returned from a break. He is back on campus, and it's wonderful to have him here. The parish welcomed him with open arms. We're also going to welcome with open arms Father Stuart Crevcoure. He's our incoming pastor. His assignment becomes active on July 1st, but if you want to get to know him right now, you can. Sharon Hanish and I interviewed him for Glory Be Podcast. So just head over to Glory Be Podcast. You can watch a half-hour interview with Father Stuart, kind of his history, how he got to this point in his life, and then also some insight into how he prays. It's a good interview.
Well, we're so glad you're here. We're excited that you're going to be joining us at St. Mary. We want people to get to know you a little bit. So first, how are things going? How is this news sinking in? How are you feeling about it?
I'm excited about it. Certainly, St. Mary's is a parish that has such a great history, and there are just so many opportunities. Opportunities for me, I think, to be able to grow in my priesthood. Things that I've not had the opportunity to experience in the past. It's like being pastor of a parish that has a large Catholic school, and changes for me as well, because really, for the first time in my 21 years as a priest now, I don't have a university campus ministry, which is very different.
We want to wish Father Jack the very, very best as he continues his priestly ministry at St. Bernard Church in Tulsa. There's going to be 2 receptions for him so that we can say farewell. The first one is going to be on June 25th. That's a Saturday night following the 5 o'clock Mass. There's another reception that will take place on Sunday, June 26th, after the 10:30 Mass. We're also preparing to say goodbye to our pastoral year seminarian, Mr. Bruce Sander. He's been a great part of the parish this past year, and in fact, just yesterday, he conducted his very last cat chat with a small group of people who gather and talk about catechetical things on Thursday morning. Here's a picture of them. We wish Bruce the very best as he goes to the graduate level seminary called a School of Theology in southern Indiana. St. Meinrad Archabbey and Seminary is this pillar of Catholicism in southern Indiana. It's great, and we wish Bruce a great time in his 4 years coming up there at St. Meinrad. I promised you that I was going to dive in headfirst into sound issues around this campus, and boy, did I jump into the deep end this week. So I added a feedback suppressor in the church, which means that we can turn the sound up louder so it's easier to hear without risking feedback. So tell me what you think of the sound this weekend, and then we'll just continue to make these incremental improvements until we get it dialed in just right. Thank you for your patience. The Sunday evening Mass choir is Kathy Beckham and Charlie Black and Dave Schlittler and Dr. Stephen Lusk, a bunch of people who make beautiful music for the Sunday evening contemporary Mass. Now, what we did was we moved a sound system that we had over in the parish hall back into the church, and the Sunday evening choir, those musicians will use that portable sound system in the church, and it should sound a little bit more organic with music coming from the loft out into the congregation. So if you have feedback on that, just let Charlie Black or me know, and I'll pass messages along. In the church, we finally got the hearing loop fixed. So we diagnosed a problem really just last week or 2 weeks ago. I have to give full credit to this company, Assist to Hear. They, under warranty, of course, they came out, went to bat for us. They flew a guy from Colorado out to Tulsa last week, removed the 2 problem amplifiers, put 2 new ones in, and the system is operational again. So they were speedy, responsive. They really are covering their installation very well. I can't be more happy with that. Thank you, Assist to Hear. And then finally, over in the new building, the parish hall has quite an impressive audio and video system. It's not completely set up, but we fired up the projectors for the first time last week, and they are super bright. They are so bright that even with all those windows around, if the windows shades are up, you can still see clearly what's on the screens. Now, the only thing really that's missing is the center screen and the center projector, but we'll get to that hopefully soon. Looking up to a few events that are coming up. The Knights of Columbus are hosting a Red Cross blood drive this weekend. That's May 15th, Sunday morning, 8 a.m., I guess until 2 in the afternoon. So many of the spots are full, but if you go to churchstmary.com/blood, you can probably sign up for any available slots, or you can just stop by if you go to the Sunday morning masses. Just pop over to the cafeteria and see if there's an opening, and then you can donate blood there. Bishop Kelley High School has chosen the Church of St. Mary as the place where they will do their Baccalaureate Mass. I'll be streaming it on Wednesday, May 18th. The following evening, our 8th graders from the School of St. Mary will be graduating, and I'll be streaming that as well. These are great kids. Some of them started school here when they were 2 years old, little bunnies in the preschool class, and now they're all grown up ready for high school, and we want to celebrate them on May 19th. That's next Thursday night. And then finally, a little note about our church bulletin. So the bulletin gets printed, all this color ink, all these pages. I email this thing down to Austin, Texas. They print it there and then ship it back to Tulsa, all at no cost to the Church of St. Mary. That's right, 0 cost. So who's making this possible? Well, it's all these people that are on the back of the bulletin and on the inside back cover. There's a representative from Trinity Publications, which is the company that makes this bulletin. He's coming up to Tulsa on the week of May 23rd through May 27th. His name is Mr. John Hardwick, and he's the ad rep who can connect you if you own a business or just want to show a great sign of support of the Church of St. Mary through their bulletin. You can connect with Mr. Hardwick, and he'll get you set up on the back of the bulletin. He'll be in town May 23rd through May 27th, so you can just call the parish office, or you know what, you could just email me and I'll put you in touch with him. Take care. Have a great, great week. I will see you sometime soon.